I can't actually believe it's here.
So Live 360 will be launched start of next year. It's a really, really exciting new product that is completely revolutionising the way that we're working.
You know, when promoters really understand like what this is, how much time it saves them, how simple it is to use, I really think it will revolutionise F&B at live events. And I've been in this game for a long time now. I've not seen anything like this, and this is a product I'm really excited about. From having those conversations with promoters, you know, it's like, it's not just something that we all sat down and thought about. You know, people are telling me these things like, is there a simpler way to do this? Why is it taking up so much time? Do we have to have all of these phone calls, you know, and go through the same kind of things time and time again? The answer is no. We can create something that is simple, and I think that's exactly what we've done.
For an organiser, I'd say the main pain points with our current process is just that it's very complicated and extensive to share spreadsheets. Obviously, people could duplicate the spreadsheet, someone could input information or accidentally delete it. I think another pain point for them is just the amount of spreadsheets that we have to share. Often we have to edit the spreadsheets to show information that one specific client would want, whereas really you want to have kind of just a central hub for all of the information that they need across any event.
So we had some main pillars that we were trying to follow. One was definitely to make sure that Live 360 is a single source of truth, that there wasn't another copy somewhere, a missed email anywhere. We also wanted to make sure that it was one collaboration place between our producers and the organisers. As I mentioned, the solutions were based on spreadsheets, emailing those to the various people on email.
In terms of connecting the organisers with the suppliers, Live 360 will really show the visual aspect of their lineup straight away. They'll be able to see the suppliers' images, profiles set up, get an idea for kind of, I guess, the size of their setup and everything like that. But they'll also be linked out to their social profiles. So if they did want to, they could very, very easily click through, go to their Together Live profile, which obviously showcases sample menus, images, anything that you actually need. The organisers will need to look at really intricate operational things like the size, the power output, that kind of thing. So having it all in one place really instantly and quickly means that they can, one, see if it's viable to have this person at their event, make sure that everyone can fit in line, make sure everyone's back of house is small enough or big enough. And it also means that they can look really quickly at what the setups would look like side by side. They can see that in a row, they can see all the images next to each other. So it gives them a really good idea of the kind of aesthetic that they'd have at their event. And then also, as I say, the social media aspect of it, if they wanted to go through and look at what their kind of presence is like, they would be able to see who would fit well next to each other, who they could potentially collaborate together, what it would be like on the day.
Not much has changed in terms of delivering events, and we wanted to make something that was super, super simple by listening to these promoters and experiencing it ourselves, you know, our team as well. It's like, how can we actually make this process a lot simpler? As soon as you give them access to this, I definitely think it's going to be, or I hope it's going to be, something like they then can't live without. I think as soon as you get something that comes along that makes things easier, you know, promoters and live event organisers, they've got so much to do pre-event and at the event. It's crazy, you know. I think having a product that, you know, takes some time off that and shades time off that and makes things easy for them, like, is only going to be received amazingly well. And this is it, you know, Live 360 really is, as I said, like housing that information in one place where they can literally just log on and see all of this information. I don't know anyone else out there that has, you know, the depth of knowledge that we have. It's really kind of what we do as a company is look at this data and help promoters and live event organisers strategize for the next however many years. How do we increase sales? Like, you know, what product's selling well? What supplier's doing well? What supplier isn't doing so well? Like, these kind of small little levers that you move, you don't realize it, but then kind of lots of them have a huge impact. So again, like housing this data, housing this information in one place, making it really simple to do that strategy is going to be incredible. And everything kind of pre-event, during event and post-event, having as much access as you can to this kind of data is only going to help organisers not only make their event better, but like earn them more money too. That's the key.